I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. More thunderstorms develop through the overnight tonight as low pressure and a cold front track to the east. Storms more likely in Nebraska, lower chances across Kansas. Severe storms are possible with large hail, damaging winds, and a tornado or two. Central and southwest Nebraska areas along and west of a line from O'Neill to Ord and Kearney are highlighted for a slight risk. A higher enhanced risk includes areas along and west of a line from Valentine to Thedford and Ogallala. Rain amounts of a ½ to 1.5 inches are expected for western and central Nebraska locations along and north of I-80, along with southeast Nebraska, lighter amounts farther to the south. Storms may linger through tomorrow morning across the central and east. Ahead of the cold front, highs warm into the mid-80s to the low 90s for tomorrow. Temperatures cool slightly to the 80s for Sunday through Tuesday. We'll see highs warm to the mid-80s to the mid-90s for Wednesday and Thursday with the building ridge of high pressure. Low-end thunderstorm chances return with disturbances riding the outer edge of that high-pressure ridge from Monday night through Thursday. For the long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures forecast to be seasonal to slightly warmer than normal Wednesday through the first 6 days of July. Nebraska and Kansas rainfall Wednesday through July 6th likely to be slightly above normal. Key weather factors influencing the markets include increasing rain chances over drought areas of the Corn Belt and lower rain chances in the Canadian prairies. The next several days, low pressure crossing the northern U.S. could deliver much-needed rainfall, locally 1 to 2 inches or more across the northern Corn Belt from the Dakotas to Michigan. Little or no rain falls across much of the southern Corn Belt. Midwest areas missing out on the rain are seeing stress increase for both corn and soybeans, but not all areas have harsh conditions. Middle rain chances are indicated for the Midwest going into next month. Re-intensifying heat in the south central U.S. expands to nearby areas for early next week, including the desert southwest and the Gulf Coast. Across northern areas of the central and southern plains, more rounds of thunderstorms move through, possibly lasting into next week, helping the corn and soybeans to withstand any heat stress. Cooler than normal temperatures linger from the lower Great Lakes into the northeast U.S. Towards the Canadian prairies, rain chances are beginning to decrease. Expected warmer temperatures in the Canadian prairies would return stressful crop concerns should the rainfall be too sporadic. In the Black Sea region, some drier spots are showing up, especially central Ukraine and the Volga Valley of western Russia. Conditions, though, continue to be mostly favorable in the Black Sea region, especially with more rain this weekend and again later next week. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.